Quite a sight at night, the London Stadium, some 5 miles northeast of the financial centre, the City of London, and a place that is still growing into its role as home to West Ham United. The bubbles floating away into the East London sky. A crowd of 57,000 and referee Kevin Friend with the whistle. Third meeting of the season between these teams. Manchester City currently lead 8-1 on aggregate. They're in their normal light blue. Of course, it's claret and blue for West Ham. Silva. And that was a meaty enough strike by Raheem Sterling, but rather wild in terms of its direction.
Otamendi makes the run to the near post, he just leaves it and it falls to Sterling.
Pedro Obiang. De Bruyne, 3 up with him, and there's a tussle on the far side. Here's Jesus and De Bruyne, and that's a splendid goal from Manchester City. Swift and almost surgical in its execution.
Cresswell attempted the ball inside, there was no midfield player there for him to support, and this was all about the speed and the precision of Kevin De Bruyne. Brilliant pass back from Jesus, but the finish from De Bruyne there, he just placed it in the bottom left-hand corner. Fantastic counter-attack with speed. This is what Guardiola, this is why he picked this team tonight, to counter-attack like that, and he's one happy man.
De Bruyne marks his 50th Premier League appearance with another goal. De Bruyne. Sané. He's given Byram the slip. And on he goes, Sané. And Silva. It's 2 for Manchester City. And they are tearing West Ham apart.
See here the counter-attack. Look at the space that De Bruyne is in the middle of the field. That's perfect counter-attack position. As he plays the ball out to Sané, Byron comes close to him, he sticks it through his legs, and he's one-on-one with Jose Font. He skips past him as well. There's a brilliant cut back to David Silva, and he's in the perfect place. A simple finish, but it was all about this play on this left-hand side from a boy who's got so much talent.
So we've not yet had half of the first half, and there are echoes of the FA Cup tie between these sides already.
You see him there. He's trying to get a little bit of enthusiasm into his team. He hasn't put City under any kind of pressure.
Andy Carroll. Did really well there. A fantastic ball. Aaron Cresswell. Carroll. Antonio was just back on his heel, and that gave Stones a chance to win the ball.
It was a good tackle from John Stones. He had to get it real. He had to get it right. Just overran the ball there, Andy Carroll.
Jesus. It's a glorious ball. It's Sterling. And it's De Bruyne who, most surprisingly, fluffs his lines and misses his kick. Could well have been 3. Sané. And Sterling's in again, and Jesus scores! Off the mark for Manchester City. And if he fulfills anything like his potential, that will be the first of many.
Obiang there, Sagna read the pass from Obiang, and this is a fantastic pass through. And I think this is actually the pass of the game so far. That little square pass from Sterling, so unselfish, he could have shot himself. He saw that Jesus was in a better position. That was a fantastic finish. Looked simple, it wasn't. Randolph was closing the space. And another counter-attack goal for Manchester City. I think Manchester City have been absolutely fantastic, but they've been helped by a couple of really poor passes from Cresswell and Obiang. But they've punished them with a counter-attack play. This is why he's picked the team of them quick players.
Well, Gabriel Jesus has been a star turn, had a hand in a couple of goals and scored the other, the third. Before that, De Bruyne had made it 1-0 after 17 minutes. Silva doubled City's lead after 21. West Ham fully involved in their own downfall on more than one occasion, though. Half-time at a rather disbelieving London Stadium. West Ham 0, Manchester City 3. Lots to admire in Manchester City's work in the first period. Precious little from West Ham, though. And they kick off here, 3 goals behind against Manchester City. Sané, super ball in. Jesus didn't make the clean contact he would have wished for.
It's just a straight ball out to him, and he sees the run of Jesus just in front of Winston Reid. He just nearly gets on the end of it. He just fizzes it across.
Kevin De Bruyne for Manchester City. Leroy Sané. Around Snodgrass. Cover came from Mark Noble. And Snodgrass fouled, free kick West Ham. Sterling. Now, was he caught? He was. That is a penalty. Makes it an unhappy debut for Jose Font.
He gave it straight away. Kevin Friend, it was a really good pass in behind. You see, it was a deliberate foul there from Jose Font. It was a brilliant ball in behind. A great run from Sterling as he just chops back there. You see the nick on him. Quite a simple decision there for Kevin Friend.
Well, Manchester City have a variety of penalty takers. One of them sitting on the bench, Sergio Aguero, but Yaya Toure has scored twice from the spot so far this season. On another trying night for West Ham. Here comes Yaya Toure. And Manchester City in 2 3/4 games against West Ham have now scored 12 goals against them this season.
Well, expertly put away. You see Jose Font there. I don't think he can have any qualms about the penalty decision. There was never any doubt that Yaya was going to score. He's brilliant at these penalties, such composure. Randolph dives the right way, but he sends it right into the corner. A little bit of a stutter. Right into the corner. It's been a really good performance, top performance from Guardiola's team tonight.
Quite a few Manchester City supporters on tour.
David Silva probably plays in the same position as Fabian Delph, so you'd probably say, look, he'd give him a rest with lots of games coming up.
Put your neck on the block there. Here's Silva. If you're right, this might be his last foray forward. And he's found Aguero, who's offside. Sam Byram. West Ham's threat has been borderline non-existent for the most part. Here, though, is Lanzini. And that will be a free kick. Maybe there's something late in the game for West Ham here. Manchester City desperately short of league clean sheets, just 4 so far. Snodgrass. Well, Snodgrass is not happy. Manchester City economical in their possession, as they have been throughout the night. Run out 4-0 winners in the East End. Their first league visit to the London Stadium. 4 goals in the league to go with, 5 in the FA Cup less than a month ago. Jesus with his first for City, De Bruyne and Silva in the first half. Touré's penalty in the second. West Ham 0, Manchester City 4.